Well, happy Father's Day, everybody. Want to do a quick garden tour video of our backyard since it's nice and sunny out. You'll see things will probably show up a lot nicer in the sun, like dogs. Dogs show up. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, why don't you join us? Angela's up over there.
Some sunscreen.
Yeah. So, yeah, come see what we got in here.
Where do we begin?
Well, let's start right here. Looking at some of the stuff that we have in the pots here. Got a feverfew right there, and then some, what are these things called? St. Williams? These little
Sweet William.
Sweet
Or
Williams.
dianthus, I think. It's also what's in that pot up there.
And we've got some basil here in this pot, and some, that's a hazelnut tree, some lavender, gladiolas,
Zinnias.
and I think that's some thyme in the back. And there's a big parsley that's bolted, and some San Pedro.
What about back there?
And back there you can see some corn popping through, and we can get a closer look at that in a second. Snapdragons, these were like before in full bloom. Looks like they're starting to go away now, but pretty magnificent coloring. Those little white flowers coming up here by the trellis is valerian root. And seeing our arch trellis here, and it's enter through here. Hopefully, we'll start here. The nasturtiums here are crawlers, so hopefully they'll crawl up all the way onto the panel there and go over the top. The same idea as with this squash down here, but you know, don't really know if that's gonna make it or not. Here in the front, we have Jasmine nicotiana, which is you can harvest the leaves and make tobacco with if you like. Let's stay on this side here. And got some chives there in the back, and a big dill that has gone and bolted. We're still harvesting some of the dill leaves for things like ranch dressing. Angela made this arugula here, made a really nice pesto out of it that we've been using in our meals. It's been delicious. What's this thing right here?
That's a tomatillo.
Tomatillo.
There's pepper in the back too. They're too cold.
Yeah, the pepper, it's not looking too hot right now, but it's not hot yet.
It's not hot yet.
A little tomato in the back, through there. So we're harvesting today, and maybe we can do it right now. We're going to harvest this snow crown cauliflower.
Do you need scissors, or am I just breaking it off? Seeing what we can get.
I say you can go for whatever. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a little beet there that we harvested earlier today too.
One of our many.
One of the many
And
beets.
some eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs.
Let's see if I can get it.
Drum roll, please. And
It's
good.
little.
It's okay.
Here, chicken snacks.
Yeah, we can use the leaves to see if the chickens will want to eat it. And what do we, the big reveal?
It's little. This one's a little one. But that's okay. For our meal today, this will be plenty.
Well, we wanted to make, you know, make some space for that squash there too. Maybe you'll get some better sun. There it is.
There it is. Ta-da!
It's beautiful. It's got little purple specks in it. I don't know if I can get close up on that or not. But nice. Very good. All right. So there's more cauliflower through there. There's a tomato being buried out there in the back.
And a leek that bolted.
Oh yeah.
And another nasturtium. It looks like.
Right here in the front we have a sunflower. And volunteer sunflower. Some more little beets, some golden beets down in there. Golden beets. There's a kale. It's bolted in the back. And then we have the traditional red beets here, which are growing great. I don't know if you can tell.
First year of success.
If we can, yeah. We've never really been successful with beets before. And they're doing great. And all back here is kind of a wild mess. It's volunteer squash. We're not even quite sure what kind of squash it is. But what's really exciting is this particular squash right here. It's doing exactly what the whole purpose of getting these panels were, is it's starting to crawl up the panel.
It's a spaghetti squash.
Oh, this is spaghetti squash? Cool. So hopefully it grows all the way over the top and all the squashes come hanging down. That'd be really exciting. Another nasturtium here in the front that I've never seen one so big.
I know, it's loving it. And then these new peas, we've never grown these peas before.
These are gorgeous peas.
They are.
With these purple
Magnolia blossom.
magnolia blossoms. They have these pretty purple blossoms here.
There's a really pretty shot right here.
Is that a shell right here, right now?
Yep, I don't think they're ready yet. Wait,
whoa.
Is it?
No.
It's broken. I think there was a shell hanging.
That's a really interesting...
Here, see, they're just starting.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's different.
Look at how pretty that purple color is, though. These are different than our golden sweet peas.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're doing great. And some different variety of lettuces right here. And this is, you know, part of the U bed. That's just part of what we got going on. Some more nasturtium.
Strawberry we're making.
I'm not nasturtium, but
yeah, that's a
Nicotiana.
Oh.
Yeah, back there is the nasturtium.
And we got leeks growing on here.
Well, before we go to leeks, we're going to see a climbing strawberry that we have here. That we got three little runners going up there. So hopefully we have strawberries crawling up this panel again. And then yes, the leeks. They're looking pretty good. Leeks down through there. Get my shadow out of the way.
There's some giant nasturtiums in there that volunteered next to this.
Yeah, this is the year of nasturtiums. I mean, I've never seen them get this big before. Look at those big petals there. So yeah, there's the U bed. I mean, I might even miss some stuff, but
can we see the beautiful cherries?
See if we can get the cherries in here.
Definitely need like
a cherry tree. I don't know if you can see those little. Maybe I'll try to focus. It'll be a bad idea, but. Yeah, I think you can maybe see some of those in there. Cherry tree. Got to get up there with a ladder. Then we have chickens.
The flock.
And then right here next to the chicken coop, we have the golden sweet peas. There's just a ton of them on here, as you can tell.
Right here, look.
They're ready to go too. They're prime. They're prime. And you know, they don't have any blossoms on them anymore, but this wisteria has successfully crawled its way on top of the fence here. It's added a lot of nice dynamic, so it's not just a chain link fence. Gives chicken shade. All right, so now we're in what we call the button bed, and we'll start with the perimeter here. Got some calendula growing around here. I don't know
I think it's a pumpkin.
It says right here. This is, yep, a pumpkin.
It's starting to go
Blanco. It's gonna be a white pumpkin.
Hopefully it'll climb really well.
And what's here in the back? Is that
I think those are
cabbage?
I think they're cabbages. Yeah, these are cabbage. That's a cabbage. There's a tomato back in there.
Tomato.
These were
some type of mustard greens.
And these were collard greens. Maybe these are cabbage. I can't remember. But these bolted so we could harvest some seeds.
Now the bees are on the blossoms.
What else?
So there, back there is the kohlrabi.
It's going much better now.
And a tomato. And if we move into the center space here, we have the rows that we planted of carrots in the front row. Then you have some
first successful year of carrots.
Yes, we're having good success with the root vegetables. And then some lettuce greens here. I'm not sure what those are called.
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember. It's a deer tongue lettuce.
Oh, weird.
It's good.
And then that looks like like a beet in the middle there, but it's also
This is charred.
charred. And a random calendula. More carrots, more charred,
Okay,
some
spinach.
spinach, some basil, and then
A fennel.
one little fennel there. Then a ton of quinoa. It's decided to do its thing right there. So yeah, over here, behind Angela there is all the corn. Maybe I can successfully take a step through here. So that's just fun, right? Every garden has to have corn. And then we have definitely some cabbage here. Starting to do its thing, starting to curl up and fold to make that cabbage ball.
Even though it's got a ton of things eating it.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. Hard to keep up with the other creatures that like to eat it too. So there you go.
Comfrey.
Yep, comfrey there. Let me try to get a different view of this bed if I can. So just here's another angle of the button bed. We got the calendula growing there. What are these ones called here?
Those are stargazer lilies.
The stargazer
They're
lilies.
So pretty and smell so good.
Got another bloom on the
That's an amaryllis.
amaryllis.
Usually we only see at Christmas, but it likes growing outside in the summer here.
And then maybe not as exciting over here. Well, right here we have a Japanese anemone, and whatever that little thing is down there. Bleeding heart. But we have another trellis here trying to get these peas, and these peas are doing pretty well too. Another variety.
They're shelling peas.
These are shelling peas. Oh, I see a big one.
Yep. Don't pick it yet.
Good for stir fry, huh?
No, those are just to have straight up shells of peas. You take the peas out of the shell and eat the shell.
Oh, I gotcha. I see what you mean. Some spinach that's bolted and
And the tomatoes starting to go.
tomatoes looking a little,
It needs food.
I don't know. It's indeterminate, so it will grow up hopefully as big as this trellis if we keep it healthy. We have some bushing delicatas here that some of them are starting to come along. Like this one.
Good.
This one looks good. It's got some fruit growing on it. Those other three, not looking so great.
Maybe move them more some. And look at the beautiful fuchsia.
And then at the front part of the chicken coop, we have the fuchsia and the wisteria going crazy. Don't really know what we're going to do with those long strands, but we'll figure it out.
And our happy bamboo.
And then the bamboo that we so laboriously planted a few years ago, but it's given us some privacy from the neighbor window there, and this looks really nice. So
It's really nice when the wind blows.
yeah, so that should be good for now. There's more to show, but you know, that's the general look. I just keep saying general.
Can we give some thanks to Roots and Refuge Farm that inspired us about the cap panels?
No.
Their videos have been super inspiring, and
Yeah, go check out Roots and Refuge. She does, or they do, mostly her, does some great videos on